There's often a lot of speculation about what needs to be done to have a healthy lifestyle. Well, for sure, one must exercise fairly often to keep the body in shape. You can read more about this on our fitness page linked on the menu bar. However, the other part of the health of the body is food. There's a lot of speculation and misinformation online that can lead you to believe false information, so this video is created to explain the importance of each nutrition and the nutrition label. This is the nutrition label. You may have seen it before on foods you have consumed, but you may have not been too sure of what it is all about or what it is even for. First of all, the purpose of the nutrition label is to let you, the person eating the food, know exactly what amount of nutrients you're putting into your body. Starting from the top, we have the serving size, and on certain food items, the amount of servings per container. The serving size is the portion of the food that you should be eating and/or you are currently eating. This also gives you the weight of the serving size, and it is also important to let you know how many servings you're consuming, since all the nutrients are listed are the amount of nutrients in one serving. And finally, under the serving size, you can see the amount of calories per serving. This is very important since calories are the general measure for how much energy an item of food will give you, and general nutrition advice recommends that a person eats around 2,000 calories per day. However, this does vary from person to person. At the top of the nutrient list, we can see our first main group of nutrients, which are the fats. General nutrition advice says you should be consuming around 65 grams of fat per day, but this does vary from person to person. The purpose of the fats are to provide energy for your body alongside carbohydrates, which will be covered later, to help absorb some vitamins into the body and to regulate the body temperature. However, it is very important to not eat too much fat because due to their high calorie content of 9 calories per gram, if too many calories are consumed and are not burned through exercise, they will be stored in the body as fat, which can lead to weight gain and cardiac issues. However, not all fats are the same. There are 4 main types of fats, which are as follows: saturated fats, trans fats, polyunsaturated fats, and monounsaturated fats. Saturated fats are not the healthiest type of fat, so the AHA, also known as the American Heart Association, recommend that no more than 13 grams of it are consumed in one day. These saturated fats are found most commonly in fatty beef, lamb, pork, skin-on chicken, and fried foods. Trans fats are the worst type of fat since they increase the amount of bad cholesterol and lower the amount of good cholesterol in your body. This is very bad since it can make you more prone to heart disease. They are found most commonly in fast foods and in foods with lots of preservatives in them. The 2 final fats are polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. These are the better fats, which can actually be more healthy for your body and can reduce the risk of heart attack. And more specifically, monounsaturated plant fats and the polyunsaturated fats. These are most commonly found in plant oils and in nuts. Between the fats and the carbohydrates on the nutrition label, we have some miscellaneous items, which are cholesterol and sodium. First of all, cholesterol is one of the main components that is used to make some cells in the body. However, if there is too much cholesterol in the blood, it can increase the probability of heart disease. There's also sodium. Sodium is very important since it helps in controlling the volume of blood in the body, and it is also important in transmitting nerve impulses between the parts of the body. However, if too much sodium is consumed, it increases blood pressure, which can lead to cardiac issues. This is mainly due to the fact that sodium attracts water. Carbohydrates are the main energy source of the body. They are found in nearly every food and come in the form of fibers, starches, or sugars. First of all, there is fiber, which helps with digestion and in keeping you full so that you do not overeat. So it is very important to eat a good amount of fiber in one day, which is about 30 grams according to general nutrition advice. Next is sugar. Next is sugar. Sugar is very high in the glycemic index, which basically means if too much sugar is consumed in one day, your blood pressure may quickly rise, which can lead to higher chances of cardiac disease or cardiac failure. However, there is no daily recommended amount of sugar, so it is very important to always go to the doctor and frequently have them update you on your current blood pressure condition if you are ever in doubt. Finally, there are starches. They appear in almost every food, but they are the body's main energy source, so it is important to eat a substantial amount throughout the day. Finally, we have protein. Protein is one of the most important nutrients in the body since it has a large amount of functions. First of all, protein is very important in the creation of muscle. Muscle is very important since it is what enables your body to move and perform many basic actions. Muscles are also important since the more muscle you have, the more calories you will burn, which makes it more likely that you will be more healthy and not overeat. Protein is also very important in the creation of cells, and this is very important since the entire body is made of cells, and without cells, the body will fail. Finally, since protein takes a slightly longer time to digest, it ensures that you keep your stomach full and do not overeat.